Hi, I'm Meredith Berkman, otherwise known as Shabbat Mom, and I am here at Barney Greengrass for this week's episode of Shabbat with the Schmear, talking Torah, Tazria, in fact, with Rabbi Adam Mintz. Hello, Rabbi Mintz.
Hi, Meredith. This week is a hard one because this week we talk about something called tzara'at. Throughout history, they defined tzara'at as being leprosy. Now we know that the symptoms described by the Torah are probably closer to psoriasis than they are leprosy.
But serious psoriasis.
Serious psoriasis. But the rabbis didn't care about the symptoms. The rabbis cared about what caused this tzara'at. And the rabbis said that tzara'at is a punishment for speaking lashon hara, for gossiping. What do you make of that?
So there are so many lessons for parents in the Bible, and this one is one that I return to often, and there's a lot of eye rolling about this over the years with my 4 kids. But I will say that the concept of not committing lashon hara, of not speaking ill of others or not gossiping. I mean, why is there such a stark, harsh punishment for it? Because it's such a human impulse. I mean, it's so compelling to speak about others. And when you look at the details of what Miriam actually says, I've often wondered, well, she just said, oh, Moshe married a Cushite woman. I mean, I know there's lots of commentary about that. It wasn't like, can you believe he married a Cushite woman? It doesn't say that. So there's also the modern feminist interpretation. They both talk about Moshe, but only Miriam is struck by, what today would be cured by, I think, Schmear from all of those, if you have really serious psoriasis. But I really do think this is a Parsha that I refer to often with my kids, even now that they're older, and say, think about it. It is such an important human value not to gossip, not to speak ill of others, despite how absolutely compelling it is, and we all know that there are 2 parshiot about this in the Bible, and that Miriam, the prophetess, who, wherever she goes, there's water. She is punished because she speaks ill, though again, doesn't seem that bad to me. That's how important it is as a human value. And I try to say to my kids, I really, really try to live my life following the no lashon hara rule. Doesn't always work, but we're human.
Now, so what you mentioned about it wasn't so bad in the case of Miriam is an interesting point. Maybe that's the lesson. When it comes to gossip, what doesn't appear bad to you may be bad to the people you talked about. Therefore, don't do it at all.
But it's hard not to. But at least we can aspire not to.
And that's why there are 2 parshas about it.
Yeah, and that's what I'm going to tell you about Uri, who's filming over here later. Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.